Hi, what is up, YouTube? This is Weird Station here, and this is going to be episode 6 of Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night. I'm not gonna say that long title again, Japanese title again, because I'm gonna fumble with my words on it as usual. So last time, okay, um, sorry, I got distracted. Okay, last time, there were two things to take away. One, which is particularly very relatable. Well, actually, not relatable, just more like very understandable. Like if you're a creator or anything. And then the second thing from last week's episode was, of course, the unexpected kiss that Kano gave to Mayu. And from what I've seen in the tweets, apparently I don't know if it was the director, the storyboarder, or the original creator. I don't know who decided to have it there, but everything was completely intended. And also, I apparently found out that maybe this is just pulling straws in the end. But the live action preview trailers before the series even got going, uh, they're already hinting that it was going to go that homosexual route because you know well the sort of umbrella looking symbol there, and it just had, like, I think it was Kanemaru's names on it. I think that was the case. That was the case here. There was like a lot of things. There was like a lot of people, like a lot of reactions saying like, yeah, that's definitely an actual Yuri relationship going on instead of a just baiting. And there, and let's not act like yaoi. There's also yaoi baiting. Uh, but well, Yuri on Ice was not actually baiting. Like, but it wasn't something where, from what I remember watching, they didn't. It wasn't explicitly the any sappy romance. It's more like those two encouraged one another to move forward in one way or another. It kind of sucks when I found out that that the movie for it got canceled, that the upcoming sequel movie for it got canceled because Mappa be mappaing. I, but you've already heard those bad news. I probably already mentioned it before a while ago. So yeah, but yeah, some those two things in mind. Apparently, the preview has a particular character from the first episode coming back. So let's see how that turns out. All right, so let's get to the episode right here. I think it's gonna be episode 6. If I said episode 5, I do apologize. All right. Okay. If I Okay, I think I got the subs here. Alright. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Click on lyrics. Does she know? Direct message. Wait, where's the? Why don't you share it to all three of them now? It's the one. That was the one that they took. That was the one that Kano, whose live stream Kano hijacked in the very first episode. And then it comes. Yep. Now it just put two together. Yep. He's like, oh. I wonder. Honestly, didn't expect them to bring that person back. I thought she was just gonna be, a background character, but no, she's. This looks like she'll have more relevancy after all. But then, okay, I mean, I figured Miko, that girl would be relevant considering what I saw in the opening. I just thought, oh, she's just there for display. I am. It does bring me concern. Will they be able to tell a complete, coherent story from in just 12 episodes? Because I've already heard. Eh, awkward. What? Wait. So how long? Yeah, I was about to ask. We're cooked. We 30-year-olds are cooked. Right? Good. This is all awkward. This is because she's just blackmailing them at this point. Maybe through this they can be able to come up with their own lyrics as well when everything's said and done. Not surprising. She's literally she's literally Serica from Blue Archive. Bro, bro, just eating. That's not gonna get you anywhere. And they just never mind. Just- like what? Oh, she got a wow. She got and she okay. So she's a mom already? This makes it a little bit more endearing though, because she is trying to work for her. She, she is trying to make a living, for herself and her daughter. What happened to the dad? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the dad just was unable to. Yeah, the whole thing is like, oh, idols shouldn't have children. Idols shouldn't have boyfriends, sort of thing. It's the. I don't agree with it, but it's like, yeah, it's. I'm glad they touch upon him because like she just appeared to be just. Mm, yeah, I figured it's that sort of relationship. Instead of that, okay, yeah, that's why she that's why they attend. That's why seeing the mom and daughter or you go narrow like, oh yeah, that. Did, did she just did she just say what Reina said back in season one of Keeping It Fordham? Oh wow, that's really smooth. Oh, is she? Is she like She must have had Mimiko must have had her like at a rather young, like really early on. Well, is not a normal parent. It's the it's the one you said. There's still fucking subtitles. They're both big fans of a certain idol, for sure. The arrows. I mean, both got out of both of had sharing that they used to be pretty introverted, and then when they started liking someone, they started perking up more. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. The overdramatic entry. No, she cares more about her daughter than the stage. Night. Oh, so he's just going to. Oh, that was the one in the opening. Okay, okay, that's what was happening. Okay, this is perfect. Why did you? What's she gonna do with this? The lyrics. The notice that the lyrics kind of line up with what's happening right now. Wait, that's all she needed to do? What was she standing there for? Like, yeah, yeah. Of course you run off. Y'all just talk. Y'all just all bark, no bite. Piece of shit. Y'all just know how to yap, not actually act. Uh, Time to jack your stage neck. Okay, that actually counts as the payback too from the first episode. Yeah, but I do wonder about that reception though. True. Oh, no new ending music video. Wow, that went by fast. Hold on. Okay, do we have anything more? Yeah, we do. I think we do. I think we do. I wonder if they came up with those lyrics just on the fly. They just didn't come up with it, like, or was she just freestyling? I wonder. But being an idol is a very complicated thing. Now they could have touched upon it a little more, but remember, this is not. If I say her shit wrong, I'm sorry, but it's just kind of a little touch on how tough it is to be an idol and so and all that. Oh wow. True. Aren't they by association? Like because they were there as well. Some people may check out more of them. That's a that's a really fun episode. Pretty chaotic. A little bit chaotic though, in all means. But I think what we can take away is from like there's always this sort of struggles, and while I don't always agree with, well, I'm not always in total agreement with how a lot of them are executed. I don't think they're perfect by any means. I don't think they're without some issues, but I do appreciate where they uh what what they're trying to convey, like the whole thing with the whole gig with Idol, like, oh no, you can't, you have to be young, you have to be like you can't have a girlfriend or even kid, oh no, a boyfriend. Did I just say girlfriend? Sorry. Well, you can, but whatever. But yeah, that's the unfortunate sort of image that hardcore fans would want, and like it's to the point where even the industry itself, like, oh, they won't accept you if you have a girlfriend or or a kid, or you're just not as pretty looking anymore. There's something I can really have a have much commendment for uh with Miko. Okay, it I said that right, right? Or well, her name is Shizu Baba now. Um, what the fuck was her? Did she say her real name at first already? I think I don't think she did. Uh, she's unraveling the galaxy, but she's waiting to hatch. It in her placement. Okay, she's 31. We're still cooked. I is she like me for real? Okay, no, just kidding. But yeah, it's a struggle. Like not only is that just being an idol is a struggle. The fact that she's not like one of the big stages too, it's more like an underground, and she also is disqualified as an idol because she had a husband. they're divorced now, so we don't know where the father went. She has a she has a daughter who has got to look up at her, because she's doing her best to make her daughter happy. But just knowing that, and I do really want to know. I do really wish there was a better portrayal of like how her motivations were back then compared to now. I have to feel like she did it because she enjoys having the stage, and but now it's more she wants to, she wants to do something for her daughter, or to support her daughter, and that's kind of a. While I don't agree, while I'm not too crazy about how it kind of just quickly turned out in that way. I mean, I feel like they could, get a little bit more time to invest or anything. But to be fair, Miko is not a main character in the end. I do, but it's not like the main characters did, get sidelined. Of course, um, there was this whole thing about family as well. Like, when Maya was like, "Oh, I just got no," like Maya says she got a normal relationship, and Carlos is what we pretty much expected after after we got some intel regarding her mom, and like how she is treated is not like even a daughter. It's more like a just more sort of business, just sort of like a business relationship of sorts, which sucks to know. I mean, I really not am not so sure how how more like I cannot predict like if Kano's mom feels feels the way she truly truly cares for her daughter beyond just a business partnership sort of deal. Because when she quit, it just felt like she doesn't even really try to communicate with her anymore. And I don't feel like it's just because like, oh, she's just busy, too preoccupied with things. It's kind of sad to know like that's where Kano's relationship with her mom is. Now the whole thing with where Mario asked about the kiss, it's where she did that out of the blue, and it's not like the way they played it, the way they kind of discussed it at the end. It feels like, oh, it's not significant enough, but I'm not gonna pull a hard conclusion. I'm not gonna try to make a jump to conclusions or anything about it. That, oh, it's just bait. I think it's more like they themselves don't quite realize it yet. Um, and I feel like it's more kind of just not being quite honest yet. Like, yeah, she's more open, but she's like, in terms of that new sort of feelings, she's not like ready to say it up front until it's not ready yet. Like she's trying, you know. Yes, she has. Yes, she hasn't. We don't, but she doesn't know if Mario feels the same way. Um, I feel like it's more kind of feeling for her than than Mario the other way. For now, at least. I know it's not supposed to be the big focus, but it's something I kind of wanted to, you know, at least point out. The whole thing with with Miko's daughter, uh, whatever called Shizu, I guess. The whole thing with her getting, well, the daughter's name's Ariel. Um, she she gets bullied, and because she wants to wear the outfit, that outfit that her mom that her mom had made her, if I remember correctly. Um, but she didn't. But she didn't take into account, like, come on, she's young, and she didn't account that someone would try to make fun of her and even talk badly about her mom. Um, the fact that these brats even fucking dare to post replies and even like each other's replies in this at bet. Like, I've seen this shit before so many times. It's annoying. I have to deal with a lot of these people too, because like they're just smooching off themselves when you clearly know that they're saying nonsense, but they're getting instant upvotes anyway. Like, you can tell there's just harassments going on. Like, you don't even, like, they can deny it all they want, but they don't even need to, they can deny it all they want, but they don't even need to say, they don't even need to say anything. It just speaks for itself. So it's funny when I see when the actual when the idol herself does come over, they just run off. It's just like, yeah, all that shit you were trying to talk trash about. Yeah, you want to keep saying them in front of her now? Now that she's there in person, like, yeah, you just back off like that. That's how shit works, though. Like, they are bark no bite. Now, for those who actually try to snipe back in person, yeah, they're getting arrested. They're gonna get arrested. Like, because they have the balls, but yeah, they chose the hard way. But I'm happy that it didn't end up in something too drastic. Would other people have liked it more drastic? I don't think this is the kind of show that is the moment to pull off something like that. I mean, it would have with the way this with the way that this is only like limited to 12 episodes, and I'm pretty sure not some context will inevitably be cut. I heard there's a light novel coming out for this that will have the content that they cannot show in the anime. They have to try to make it as compact as possible, which can be off-putting, but at the moment I don't feel too bad about it. I know season 3 of Hibiki Euphonium is kind of compact with the pacing as well. Like, I felt like it feels notably faster than the first 2 seasons. Season 1's pacing was perfect, honestly. Season 2 did feel like it, paced through a tad bit too quickly. What else to say? I liked a little bit. I kind of liked a little bit with May and Ariel, where they both had an idol to look up to, and like they were in the dark at one point, and they just having to know that they look up to someone, that they're that idol's fans. They have something going forward for them. It did almost land Ariel in danger though, and it's kind of glad that her mom decided to choose her daughter over the chance for the limelight. Not only that, she just decided to disclose everything. It's like, oh, I'm not just 17 forever. I don't know why people would buy that she's 17 forever. That I don't know why they would buy that. No one's gonna we're not fucking Peter Pan, no, for crying out loud. Yeah, she's 31. She's 32, 31, whatever. This is the shit with also like Kafka from Kaiju number 8, where like, yeah, trying to deal with characters that are like not just in your 20s but like you're already in your 30s. we 30-year-olds are fucking cooked. So yeah. Yet another show this season that introduces that doesn't hesitate to introduce 30-year-old characters. you know, in high lemon one way or another. No, I'm not counting out the shit with, you know, I'm not counting the lolly shit where like yeah, like they're super petite and all that, but they're fucking 40, 50, whatever. Well, I'm not saying that some people, that those sort of people. I'm not saying that those sort of people don't exist in real life, but still, I've actually I remember I was friends with some of those with some of those with some of those young women like back in high school, and I didn't think too much of it honestly, but I feel like it's a when people have a problem with it now is because like they can't really they have a really hypocritical stance, you know, because they feel like they have to demonize anime just because it's anime, just because it's Japan they want to conform their shit while their own thing may be even more while it may be even more drastic on of examples on their end. So it bugs me when people like I'm not saying I agree with I'm fond of those sort of those sort of archetypes. I'm just don't like how, you know, most you know most you know the mainstream fans. I don't know if that's an appropriate way to describe them. I just don't like when they try to have a, you know, take so much of an issue to where they would just be saying nonsense. Like we're in an age where like people can literally could just do Google search with a one click and they decide to spread buzzwords and nonsense. We're in this and get budget likes for it because they have other dumbasses accompanying them, agreeing with them like a mob, like some sort of mob mentality, like some sort of beehive. That's how it unfortunately is right now, and we're in a terrible state in terms of social media at the moment because of stuff like that. Not just because of that, but one of the main reasons. Is there anything else to say? Well, at least, you know, now that, you know, Miko, I might just call it Miko at this point because it's kind of she's about all just doesn't just come off the tongue well. I'm glad at least she was able to protect her daughter. I mean, I don't know what the future will come out for her. I mean, I guess she'll keep performing until she'll keep doing it for her daughter as long as she can. Um, and as for Jelly, by association, they are getting followers. Although, you know, Kyle is getting a little like she is that competitive. Like, oh, I want to reach 1 million. We want to reach 1 million views first. But it's just and Q is just like, I know, but at this rate, she's going the way she hit more virally. Like, they're gonna get there before we do. I like the competitiveness, but it also goes to show like there's a that there's an issue with where, you know, that can be an issue when Kano, you know, gets a little too off the rails with it. I mean, and hopefully they'll get more into that. I feel like there's notable insecurities that uh, Kano is dealing with that has yet to be addressed. I'll give it time. I mean, I think after this episode they'll start cooking on it. I mean, those videos of theirs are gonna start getting noticed um by her mom at some point. Or even I mean, they probably already are, but she hasn't made a move yet. And the other group and her former group hasn't moved yet, or maybe they don't think highly of them, and it will only just come down to when they have to meet face to face, in one way or another. Like if Jelly is somehow provided a big a glorious looking spot for performance, not the one that they kind of just got by default. They kind of was just forced there, and it was just like, and it was just like, oh fuck it, we're just gonna do it that way. It was they still entertained the crowd. Don't get me wrong. It's not like everything, you know, went horribly in the end. Oh jeez, I kind of scratched. Um, But yeah, all's done and then all ends well, I guess. But yeah, that'll about do it. I don't really have much else to say, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I think there'll be more to talk about for next week's episode. So smash the like button, let me know in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter, support the YouTube channel, join the Discord server, share the video, and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's gonna do for today on Jellyfish Can't Swim. And hold on, this part right here. That's a snapshot. That's a screenshot for real. All right, radio station starting off, y'all. See you next time. Take care, stay safe, and have a great day. Peace.